Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to Hot Mike Sports. Playing college football 26 today. Dynasty mode continues with the Delaware Blue Hens. We are in season 4 with the Blue Hens. They are ranked number 17 in the nation, 8-1 overall, 5-0 in Mountain West play. Tonight we have another conference matchup after completing our non-conference schedule last night with a 19-7 defeat at the hands of the Oregon Ducks. Tonight we go on the road and take on the New Mexico Lobos. They're not doing too bad. 6-3, 3-2 in the Mountain West. So it's an important game for them as they try to stay relevant and are looking for a spot in the Mountain West Conference Championship game. Hey, Cameron. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well tonight. Appreciate you joining. Well, I finished getting set up here. Before we get started, let's talk about a couple of things. First of all, the Grand Theft Auto 6 countdown continues. 236 days away from being able to play Grand Theft Auto 6. Soon, it'll be under 200 days. That's going to be pretty cool. All right. Luke Hughes signed his contract yesterday with the Devils. 7 years. He was at practice today, his first practice. He will not play in the game tonight. There has not been any announcement on that, but pretty sure he's not going to be in the game tonight, playing a preseason game against the Philadelphia Flyers. Luke probably not going to be in the lineup. That's understandable. But they did interview him, and they were talking about him, or he was talking about, what do you think? Playing with his brother, playing with Jack, and playing with Quinn. Now, here's the thing. We were talking about Quinn yesterday, potentially joining the Devils down the road in this contract with Luke, setting the tables for that to happen. Well, I did some looking today, and Quinn only has 2 years left on his contract, not 6 or 7 like we thought yesterday. So Quinn has 2 years left on his contract, including this year. So he plays this year and next year, and then he's a free agent. And I'm pretty sure he'll be an unrestricted free agent because he's older than the other two. I'm not 100% certain on that. He's going to be a free agent either way, restricted or non-restricted. Either a free agent or unrestricted. I'm not sure how old he will be, but that's a very important factor in a lot of things, I am certain. Hey, Godspeed. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. And let's see. One thing I wanted to talk about yesterday that I completely forgot about. Have you guys seen what this fool Shedeur Sanders did yesterday? This guy was talking to the press, and I have to admit, I am not a fan of his. I have not been a fan of his since his number was retired for having a mediocre to above average season at Colorado. Things like that, they bother me. And I'm petty like that, and they kind of stick with me. So, glad to hear it, guys. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing all right. Hey, Earl, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hey, End Zone, what's going on? Yeah, long time no see. Welcome back. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. So, I'm not a fan of Shedeur Sanders, and I'm going to put this clip up on my channel tomorrow as well. I was looking for the complete one, and I did get it today. He was doing talking to the press yesterday in the Browns locker room, and since he has not been very appreciative of some of the things that have been written about him in the press, he actually stood there and mimed his answers to the press. They asked him 3 or 4 different questions, and he just sat there like a fucking idiot, moving his head, moving his lips, but not saying a word. And to the point where when the video started, I thought that the volume wasn't on until the reporters talked. and you could hear the reporters talking, and then you could figure out what he was doing. He was sitting there shaking his head, moving his hands, moving his lips, his mouth, but not saying a single word. What? Uh, I'm sure some of you have seen the clip by now. I did get the clip. I will be putting it up on the channel tomorrow, so you guys can see for yourself. I got words, but I don't know. They're not safe for work. I mean, what a fucking idiot. What a complete fucking idiot. This dude, I don't care what he thought his draft pick and status was supposed to be. He should be appreciative that a fucking NFL team wants him. And he should be on his best fucking behavior at all fucking points in time. And Dion should fucking sit him down and make him realize and say, hey, football is what is giving you all these opportunities that you have. You know? Football is what's giving you all these fucking endorsement deals, all that NIL money you got at Colorado. Don't be stupid, because if football goes away, all this other shit is going to go away with it. Right now, you're a third string quarterback on not a very good football team in the NFL. That's borderline nearing the end of a career that just started. Shut your fucking mouth, hang on as long as you can, and then when your career's done and you made your money, then be a fucking asshole. Jesus Christ, people like that piss me off. That's why I never liked Eric Lindros. Dude never played a single shift in the NHL, and he said, I'm not going to play for the Quebec Nordiques. Fuck you. Not going to play for you. Fuck. Yeah, I saw that. That was a good game, End Zone. That was a good game for sure. But I got that clip of Shador. That'll go up on the channel tomorrow. All right. That's really all I got today. Not a lot going on in sports. We got the Luke Hughes stuff done. Devils are playing the Rangers tonight in a preseason game. So it's still the Rangers, so you still want to beat them. They beat us the other night. All right, let's play some college football. What do you say? 17th ranked Delaware. Mountain West foes New Mexico and Delaware prepare for a showdown at University Stadium. Let's take a look inside the numbers. They're favoring us tonight. We're 79 across the board. There is 61 across the board. So 18, we're going to go 10 points. Delaware's a 10-point favorite in this game. We did cover the spread last night, even though we lost to the Ducks 19-7. We did cover the spread 20-7 for all of those of you betting on video game football. The Ducks. We're the Blue Hens. We did cover the spread. Armstrong played one game last season. He did, Earl? I didn't realize that. Not surprising with the amount of injuries that we have. I didn't realize that. Okay. All right, impact player to keep an eye on, DJ McKinney. 86 overall halfback for the Lobos. And there are your Mountain West standings coming into the game. Delaware's 8-1, 5-0. And there is New Mexico 6-3, 3-2. So they're hanging in there to be in contention for a spot in the championship game. All right, I don't know where I'm going here. Let's click the button. Give me some single-digit numbers. I need some single-digit numbers to choose tonight's uniform. So I need 6 single-digit numbers. So everybody throw me up a couple of numbers in the comments. Single digits from 1 to 9 so I can choose tonight's uniforms. Cameron said he's playing Boise State tonight. Who are you playing for, Cameron? I don't think you ever told me. Are you doing Dynasty, or are you doing Road to the Show? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 numbers, and all right, we got 5. 3, 2, 8, 7, 8. 3, 2, 8, 7, 8. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, looking pretty cool. We got the black jerseys, the blue pants, black socks, white cleats with black trim. Delaware's coming in looking pretty fucking spiffy. Black over blue. Let's see what New Mexico's got to offer. They probably need to go with their white. Just all white if they have an all white. I'm sure they do. Oh, look at that. We're black over blue. That's too close. I like that. We got a bunch of new uniforms in the game today, too. Actually, New Mexico is one of the teams that has new uniforms in the game after today's update. But black over blue, that uniform, that's too close to a dark color. Black over blue, they could go red. They could go red, black over blue. That wouldn't look too bad. You got the white. See if they have an all teal. Look at that. Teal and red. Teal and red were black over blue. That'll work. That'll work. Dynasty, you're playing Dynasty with Appalachian State. Okay. You got to be playing on rookie, right? You got to be playing on rookie with the sliders turned way down. You're scoring 100 points a game. Lobos. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. That one's pretty cool. We'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. Yeah. That must be one of the new ones I just put in. I don't know if it is. They put a lot of new uniforms in the game today. Today's update, by the way, did come down the pike, and let's just talk about it for a second before we get started. Nothing in Dynasty mode. They don't care about Dynasty mode this time. They did some line work in the gameplay. As far as gameplay, they did some line work. They did some defensive coverage stuff and some blocking on the offensive side for the run game. That's it. Nothing about receivers repeatedly dropping passes. No fixes on that. A bulk of the update, I'm going to say 80% of it was Ultimate Team shit. They had a new, they have a new ranking system for head-to-head, which I don't play anymore. I used to back in the day, but I don't anymore. All kinds of other things as far as Ultimate Team go. So I'd say 80%, 70% of the update was Ultimate Team stuff. We had, they got, like I said, as far as gameplay, line stuff, blocking stuff, coverage stuff, your wide receivers, when you mess with the route, it's been updated a little bit. I don't ever do that. And a bunch of uniforms and helmets. No new mascots, according to the patch notes. And that's that. So they're calling it a huge update, and it did nothing for Dynasty mode. How about some stadiums, EA? Huh? How about some stadiums? How about some neutral stadiums? How about some stadiums we can build? Yeah, don't tell me you can't do it, because, you know, every night I'm playing MLB The Show in stadiums that I built. Tell me shit like that. Okay, Cameron. Well, that makes sense. You're scoring 100 points a game. That makes sense. But anyway, so the update came down, and that's what it was. Nothing to do with Dynasty mode. Lots of new uniforms and stuff like that. But I like what it says in the patch notes, right? The patch notes are where you're supposed to be able to get all of your notes, right? So it says in the patch notes, these new uniforms, these new helmets, and then underneath it says, and lots more. So it didn't even list them all. It actually said, and lots more. It listed about 10 to 12 teams in the patch notes, and then said, and lots more. The patch notes are where you're supposed to be able to get your detailed information. But I guess when you're dealing with EA, there you go. All right, looks like we got a sellout crowd here in New Mexico. The Lobos and the Blue Hens. Overcast skies, 84 degrees. 11-mile-an-hour wind. Looks like a good night for football. And Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Blue Hens are going to be kicking off. This is an important Mountain West matchup. And here is Taco Bell putting a boot full of lettuce to the pigskin. And he gets it 8 yards deep into the end zone, and the Lobos take a knee. I got to say, man, that looks pretty sharp, though, that color scheme. McKinney, the quarterback, has 12 touchdowns, 789 yards rushing on the season. I like the color scheme. They even have it in the end zone, too, so that's kind of cool. All right, Delaware lost last night to the Oregon Ducks, 19-7 at home. Looking to break that losing streak here as we get back into conference play. There's a gigantic hole. Wow, holy fucking shit. Well, they didn't fix that. Oh, fuck me. Where's the reset button? That could be a problem. Don't forget, if you're a New Mexico fan, I got lots of New Mexico Lobos apparel and gear for sale in the shop. You can click the shop button underneath the video or click the bag button at the top of the live chat. Plenty of New Mexico Lobos gear, plenty of Delaware Blue Hens gear, plus you can buy a copy of College Football 26 and a copy of Madden 26, should you so desire, right here from the stream. 75-yard touchdown run on the first play for scrimmage. That was a pretty big hole. I agree, Godspeed. Not the start the Blue Hens were looking for. Here's Smith from his 2-yard line. Oh, I thought there was open field over there. Turns out I was wrong. So New Mexico off to the quick 7-0 lead. Not what the Blue Hens were looking for coming off of a loss last night. Braden Streeter's your quarterback. Damian Claiborne in the backfield. Cush is your tight end. Here's Claiborne. Cuts it upfield. Oh, thought he had a seam. Eked out 7 yards to the 26-yard line, so it wasn't that bad of a game. Rosahack is the best guy on our team, number 75. Let's see if we can follow him. One of his blocks. Nice job. Just because he's the best on our team, though, doesn't mean he's the best on their team. Or even who he's matched up against. First down, Blue Hens at the 31-yard line. Streeter back to pass. Looking right side. He hits Claiborne. Sheds 2 tacklers. Tried to pick up a block from Cush, but Cush was running in front of him. I don't think he was understanding the assignment, but it's all right. Nice agility and athleticism right there by Claiborne. Look at that. He broke 2 tackles and got the first down. Daniel McConomy into the backfield now. He finds a hole. He's got a first down, sheds a tackle, and he's up for about a 16-yard gain at the 36-yard line of the Lobos. Nice job. Good run by Daniel. We may not see him again. He's averaging 1 yard. He's averaging 1 carry every couple of weeks. Streeter back to pass. Looking left side, he's got Arnold wide open. He makes the catch, and he's inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. 21-yard gain for Earl Arnold. I thought he was going to break that. Had a nice cushion on his defender. And it's first down at the Lobo 15. Greg Spiller in the backfield for the first time this evening. Streeter keeps it himself in the read option. Gets sandwiched at the 6, and he picked up 8 yards. Chris Grant brings him down, the senior safety. 2nd and 2 at the Lobo 6. Claiborne in the backfield now. Streeter back to pass. Looking over the middle. Look at the diving catch. That's Earl Arnold. Touchdown, Delaware. 7-6. What a diving catch. It looked like it might have been pass interference there. Arnold was trying to make his cut and he couldn't get away. I think the guy had his hand, the defender had his hand in Earl's pocket right there. He got held up. No flag, but he made the catch anyway. Beautiful diving catch from Braden Streeter, and it's 7-6. Thank you, Godspeed. He did get hung up there. The pass originally should have been good, but when I saw him get hung up, I thought the pass was going to be way too far in front of him, which it was, but Earl nicely compensated and made the catch. 7 plays, 81 yards, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Earl Arnold, a diving touchdown catch in the end zone, and we are tied 7-7. So the Lobos score on 1 play. The Blue Hens score on 7 plays. Taco Bell with a boot to the back of the end zone, and they're going to take a knee and start the drive to the 25. 2:29 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-7. Let's see if the defense can do something this time. This time a handoff up the middle, and McKinney had nowhere to go. Lost a yard. Looked like more than that on the loss. He's got 2,501 yards rushing coming into the game on his career. Little less now. 2nd and 11 at the 24. Pressure pass over the middle, high. Receiver couldn't come down with it. Cromanhoke. It's the quarterback. He threw that high. Still a catchable ball. But it fell to the ground incomplete. It's 3rd down and 11 for the Lobos. Pocket collapsing. He's hit. Throws to the left side and couldn't hold on. Tyler Lawrence holding his arm for the Lobos. That pass was a balloon pass to the left sideline. Receiver went up. Smith had his hands on the ball, but he got hit from behind. Couldn't hold on. So 4th and 11, they're going to punt it away. One more look at it here. Should have held on to that for sure. So the Lobos are going to punt. No success on this drive. First drive of the night, they scored in their first play. Not this time. 3 and out. Here's Claiborne looking to receive the punt. Picks up a block. Heads to the left sideline. Feet cut out from under him at the 40. And Delaware's going to have pretty good field position for their second drive with 1:54 to go in the opening quarter, starting at the 40-yard line. Streeter looking right flat. He's got Greg Spiller. Bounced around a little bit, gets 3 yards. Second and 7 at the Blue Hen 43. Streeter back to pass. Pressure coming, gets the pass off. McConomy out in the left flat. Wide open, picks up a first down. 13 yards on the gain. First down Delaware at the Lobo 44. Streeter back to pass. Wide open over the middle. There's Damian Claiborne on the tight end shake. And he's inside the 10 to the 4-yard line. He's got 2 catches for 56 yards already. Nobody lined up with him. Streeter just went over 2,000 yards passing on the season. Claiborne, nobody lined up with him. Nobody went with him. Just ran his little shake route over the middle. Nobody paid any attention to him. Streeter did, though, thankfully. And it's first and goal at the 4. Arnold in motion. Takes the jet sweep. Couldn't get a block. Lost a yard. Second and goal at the 6. Here comes the blitz, big hole over the middle. Earl Arnold fills it, makes the catch on the slant route. Touchdown, Delaware. Streeter saw the blitz coming. Both linebackers came, leaving the middle of the field wide open. Streeter just tossed it to the open field. Arnold ran under it, and he's got 2 touchdowns already. 13-7 Blue Hens. Delaware's come storming back after giving up a touchdown in the first play from scrimmage here tonight. Thank you, Godspeed. That one was a little bit easier than Arnold's first touchdown catch. Taco Bell with the PAT, and the kick is good. 5 plays, 61 yards on the scoring drive. Took a minute and 34 seconds. One more look. Just floated it to the empty part of the field where the blitz came from. And Earl Arnold ran under it nicely for the touchdown. I'll tell you, that double slant route is a beautiful play when the linebackers blitz, because you're going to have 2 guys open at all times down there in the middle of the field. 14-7. Delaware's got the lead. 26 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Oh, quarterback kept it himself. Dodged a bunch of Blue Hens, but not the last one. Cromenhoek gained 2 yards before he was brought down. There's been no word from EA Sports. Uh-oh. Knocked away. Nice job. There's been no word from EA Sports about my standing on Game Tester. Probably won't be for a while. I'm wondering if my status will be affected by the sale. Nothing's supposed to change right away. But I imagine when the sale goes through, they're not going to want outside people testing their games. That would only make sense if they're going private. But no one's mentioned anything to me. I'm sure when I go to sign into the website, one day the website won't work. And that'll be my notice, because I'm sure that they're not going to tell us anything. I don't know, they may. Look at Claiborne finding a big hole in the middle of the field. Great punt return to close out the first quarter. We got one of the books. Blue Hens with a 14-7 lead. Yeah, I have a website that I sign into to check and see if they want me to do anything or come to Orlando or whatever. And I'm sure, I don't know if they'll notify us or not, the people who do the testing. But I'm thinking that someday I'm just going to go sign in the website and it's not going to work. That's going to be my notification. Spiller with the carry, picks up a yard. Delaware with a 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line. Streeter back to pass. Pressured and dropped. Chad Woodfork with the sack. Back at the 38-yard line. That's a noise I don't want to hear more of. The Lobo coming over the loudspeakers. 3rd down and 21 here. Streeter back to pass. Looking over the middle. McKinley. Pass was knocked away by Chris Gant. Nobody was open. Let's take another look at it. Yep, he never got a hand on it. Chris Gant with the deflection. Nice play by the defender there, and the Blue Hens will punt. Good punt to the 15-yard line. And he's brought down at the 24, 9-yard gain. So despite the loss last night, the Blue Hens are still in the discussion for the national playoffs right now, looking at a first-round playoff matchup at Penn State. Got to get back on the winning side of things, though. McKinley on the handoff. Left side, picks up 5. Another lineman hurt for the Lobos, David Zimba. Looks like an ankle injury. 2nd down and 5 after the 5-yard gain. At the Lobo 29. Handoff McKinley, right side. He's got a hole. And he's got a whole lot fucking more than that. Jesus Christ. Is this guy a Heisman candidate or what? Our rush defense is what leads our team. And he is just picking our rush defense apart. He's got over 100 yards rushing. I can't remember the last time we gave up 100 yards rushing to somebody. He's got 150 fucking yards. Jesus.
The kicker on for the extra point.
PAT is good, and we got a tie game. 2 plays, 76 yards in 2 plays and 21 seconds. We got to find a way to stop that fucker. Jesus. Kickoff to the goal line. Here's Claiborne on the return. Looking for a seam. Thought he found one, but got hung up in some bodies. And he's down at the 23. Our defense is the strongest part of our defense. Our run defense is the strongest part of our defense. And it has been embarrassing here today. Here's Spiller to the right side of center. Picks up 2 yards to the 25. And it looks like we're going to be involved in a game here this afternoon. Streeter back to pass. Got a man, had him open. It's incomplete. McKinley, the intended receiver. Frederick Drango knocked it away. When he made his cut initially, he was open. By the time the ball got there, he had 2 white jerseys draped all over him. Streeter back to pass, looking left side. McKinley makes the catch, first down. Streeter's 9 of 11 for 115 yards. First down at the Delaware 36. Streeter back to pass. Looking left side for Arnold and couldn't come down with it. Drango got his hand up there and knocked it away. I think they both had their hands on it at one point. And they both did. 2nd and 10. Claiborne takes a handoff. And he had nowhere to go. Picks up a yard. All of a sudden, New Mexico's playing defense like they were the Blue Hens. There's that fucking logo over the loudspeaker. I don't want to hear that anymore. That means it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Streeter back to pass. Just a terrible fucking choice. Arnold was the intended receiver. He was covered tightly. Now I see that the guy in the drag route was open, but I didn't see him during the play, so that sucks. And Delaware is going to punt it away. Good kick to the 20. My God, these guys are fucking elusive as shit. These uniforms are making them like Superman. There's Durango hurt. New Mexico is suffering a lot of injuries here tonight. Certainly isn't stopping their running game, is it? First down at the 35 of the Lobos. McKinley dropped in the backfield this time. 2-yard loss, Julius Puryear. We haven't called his name in a while. Back there for the TFL. Good job. Second and 12. McKinley on the draw play loses 2 more. McKinney, not McKinley. 3rd down and 14 now. Nice. Ball placed at the 31 of the Lobos. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, and he's not going to get the snap off. So we got 2 minutes left in the first half in this key Mountain West Conference matchup. 14-14. Draw play up the middle. McKinney brought down from behind. Picked up 2, and it's 4th and 10. And they're going to have to punt it away. McKinney's at 150 yards, so nothing after that last monster touchdown run. Here comes the boot. Delaware, I believe, gets the ball in the second half, I think. Claiborne trying to get around the corner to the outside, couldn't make it. Caleb Shaw said, I don't think so, Tim. Freshman corner with the tackle. So Delaware takes over at the 36-yard line. They have 3 timeouts and 1:15 to go. Some points before the end of the half would be nice. Streeter back to pass. Over the middle. And it's caught. Couldn't tell who made the catch. Looks like it was Devin Cush. Picks up 8 yards. To the 44-yard line, indeed, it was Cush. Streeter back to pass. Oh, shit. McKinley makes the catch, and he held on. I was a little worried. Safety came over, double covered him. After I threw it, I was worried, but he held on. Good job. First down at the 47, under a minute to play. Delaware has all of their timeouts. Streeter back to pass. Looking out of the backfield, gets Greg Spiller. Spiller falls forward. He's got a first down at the 36-yard line. 10-yard gain, first down at the 36. Delaware still holding on to their timeouts. Screen pass, left side, Spiller picked up a block, and he gets 3 yards, and Delaware has to burn their first timeout with 26 seconds to go. 2nd and 7 at the Lobos 34. Claiborne in the backfield. Arnold in motion. Gets the jet sweep. No blockers. Picked up 3 yards anyway, though. And it's 3rd down and 4. It's a 31. 1 timeout left for the Blue Hens. Streeter back to pass. All by himself in the middle. Here's Claiborne on the tight end shake. And they got to call timeout. Big yardage there to the 11-yard line. We'll try that play again. We don't have any timeouts, though. This is dangerous. Over the middle, there it is. Claiborne on the catch and the touchdown. That play is working very well tonight, that tight end shake. Damian Claiborne lining up in the tight end position. And with 12 seconds to go, that's a 15-yard touchdown pass and a 20-14 Blue Hen lead. Yeah, that would be cool, Cameron. Yeah, create a stadium. It would be nice. They used to have it in the game. It was in the game a long time ago. Thank you, Godspeed. It would be nice. I agree. They should bring it back. Because with the technology today of the PS5, they could do a lot of cool stuff. Taco Bell in for the PAT. And the kick is good. 7 plays, 64 yards, 1:08 off the clock. 12 seconds to go here in the half. Touchdown, Damian Claiborne, and it's 21-14 Blue Hens. I'm pretty sure that we received the second half kickoff. That would be nice, because the Lobos showed up to play a game here today, and they are not rolling over. We can only hope that McKinney breaks a leg or something. Because he's killing us. First down at the 21. They're going to give it to McKinney. Why not? He's dropped it to 25-yard line after a 3-yard gain. And the clock's going to run out. First half is done here in Albuquerque. 17th ranked Delaware with a 21-14 lead. Don't forget about today's Super Chat goal. $10 is today's Super Chat goal. Anyone who wants to donate $10 to the live stream will have a linebacker named after you. And you can join the Delaware Blue Hens dynasty for 4 seasons. McKinney is single-handedly keeping the Lobos in this game. 21-14, he's got 150 yards rushing. I don't think the Blue Hens defense has given up 150 yards total on the season rushing coming into this game. We always seem to be a little bit into the negative. That ain't going to happen tonight. Blue Hens do indeed receive the second half kickoff, so that's good news. We can do a 14-point swing here. 5-yard line, here's Claiborne. On the kick return, looking for a seam, couldn't find one. But he did get up to the 27-yard line. Very nice return. Streeter hands it off. Spiller tried to get around the corner and he got a yard. Second and 9. Spiller tossed to the right. He's got a blocker. Oh, the dude blocked him right into me, but, oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, what the fuck was that? Daniel McConomy with the block blocked him right into me. Right fucking into me. That was Daniel McConomy with the block. Here's a better look at it. Yes. Jesus, dude. 3rd and 5 now. He potentially had a touchdown there. There was nobody down the whole right sideline except that one guy, and McConomy blocked him right into me. Unbelievable. Over the middle. That one's caught. Claiborne again on the tight end shake. There was coverage there, zone coverage, and the pass was still complete. To the 49-yard line after a 16-yard gain. First down, Blue Hens. Look at the hole for Claiborne. Huge hole. Oh, he fumbled the ball and he fucking lost it. Oh my God. Jamie Maldonado forced the fumble, if there was one. Let's see. I'm not convinced. No. He was down. No. I don't want instant replay. Where's my flag? Where's my red flag? There it is. Can't see from that angle. There he is. Where's the ball? Yeah, he's down. Gant was in the way, but he still has the ball right there, and he was clearly all the way down. After further review, the ruling on the field is overturned. The ball carrier was down. His knee was on the ground before the ball came loose. Delaware retains possession. It is first down at the Lobo 37. Well, thank you, Mr. Referee. Thank you, EA, for including that in the game. Appreciate that. That is so cool of you to do. Run. Ah! I had such a big hole and I'd waited too long. I waited way too long to take off. Jesus. I was hoping a receiver was going to get open. I had so much time. Now it's 2nd and 18. That's ugly. We got some stadium pulse going on here. Oh, I threw it to the wrong guy. I'm looking to the left side of the field going, where's the ball? Where's the ball? And then the ball is going down the right side of the field. That's never helpful. That guy wasn't even really open. 3rd and 18. Streeter, play action. Oh, fuck. David Chukwuma, sophomore corner with the sack. At the 43-yard line, 4th and 30. Well, I'm certainly not going to go for it on 4th and fucking 30. Jesus Christ. Conlon with the punt, looking for the corner. He's got it inside the 20. And fair catch made at the 18-yard line. We got a ball game here. 2:10 left in the third quarter. 21-14, Delaware Key Mountain West matchup here. Pass over the middle, wide open, and he dropped it. Pass was a little bit low. Kromenhoek threw it at his knees. Still a very catchable ball. Would have been a first down. And maybe a lot more. Instead, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Blue Hen defense catches a break. Over the middle. He was pounded. Zale Smith took a forearm to the chest. He went up to catch that ball. He got clotheslined. Forearm shivered. No way he was holding on to that one. 3rd down and 10. Kromenhoek has an empty backfield at the 18-yard line. Pressure. He's running left. First down. Still on his feet, and he slides down at the 37-yard line for a New Mexico first down. Man, we're giving up a lot of running yards tonight. Kromenhoek, RPO, complete. Pass was high. Receiver went up and got it. That's a first down. At the Delaware 46. New Mexico moving the ball now. Trying to tie this game up. Delaware blew their opportunity to have a 14-point swing. Oh, McKinney took an elbow right to the face, forearm. After a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 at the Delaware 14. Or 41, I'm sorry. Handoff right side, McKinney goes nowhere, 2-yard loss. He's at 155 now. Puryear has 2 tackles for loss. 3rd down and 7. Gonna blitz the linebackers to the outside and try and keep him contained. Down the left sideline to the end zone, and it's knocked away. Khalil Ali with the deflection there with a little help from me. And it's 4th and 7 at the 43. They're going to punt it away. I did get a hand on that. They're going to punt. 43-53 be a 60-yard field goal. They're going to play field position. Here we go. Claiborne's going to call a fair catch at the 20-yard line. Smart move. That's where Delaware is going to take over, trying to put a little distance between them and the Lobos here. Streeter passes it right side. Claiborne on the catch. 6-yard gain. Streeter's over 200 yards passing tonight now. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4th to 26. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Here comes Streeter. Looking over the middle. He's got Claiborne. Come on. Took a shot and dropped it. He was wide open until he caught the ball. Then he got hit. Third and 4. No blitz this time. Yes, there is. And Arnold takes advantage of it on that slant route. Man, he has that shit dialed in. Right linebacker came in and blitzed. Arnold blew by the left and had nothing but green grass in front of him. Streeter saw it, made a nice, beautiful pass to lead him. Arnold's had a big game. First down, Blue Hens. Here's Spiller with a nice hole. He picks up 13. He's to the 27-yard line. He's got 21 yards on the night. Under 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. This will probably be the final play. Streeter gives it off to Claiborne. Lots of room on the left side. And he's to the 14. We got 3 quarters in the books here in Albuquerque. Blue Hens up 21-14, and they're knocking on the door. All right, first down at the 14-yard line. Streeter back to pass. Over the middle looking for Devin Cush. Makes the catch with a defender draped all over his back. 5-yard gain. Streeter's 20 of 26. 241 yards, 3 touchdowns. Pretty good game. Cromenhoek, look at this. He's 1 for 8. 17 yards. Terrible game, but his running back is keeping him in the game. 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line for the Blue Hens. Arnold is in motion. He's got his jet sweep. Picked up a block, and he only held it momentarily. Not long enough to turn it into positive yards. Chris Gant, makes the tackle, and it's a 1-yard loss for Arnold and we're not the Ducks, we're the Blue Hens. 3rd and 6 at the 10. Streeter back to pass. Got a man left side complete. McConomy, touchdown, Blue Hens. McConomy had a step on his defender, made the catch, turned it upfield, got to the corner, and it's 27-14. Nice pass by Streeter. He hasn't thrown an interception tonight. He will now that I said that. Thank you, Godspeed. McConomy's got 2 catches for 23 yards and now a touchdown. Taco Bell with the PAT, and the kick is good. It's 28-14 with 3:58 to go in this one. 8 plays, 81 yards on the drive. 2 minutes and 2 seconds is what it took. There's your touchdown pass. Lobos are doing it on the ground. Blue Hens are doing it in the air. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. It's a 14-point lead for your Blue Hens. Kickoff a yard deep into the end zone. Lobos are going to take it out. And he is met by a black jersey at the 15-yard line. You like that, Cameron? Cromenhoek, or whatever his name is. Wow, he completed it. He took a big hit. Completed the pass on the left side. Anyway, this game's not over, folks. The Lobos came here tonight to play. Cromenhoek, is that his name? I can't remember. Just for common knowledge, or for public knowledge, when I was doing play-by-play, when it was actually my job, I didn't have these problems with the names because I had all week to study. So I never did not know somebody's name, Kromenhoek. I never didn't know somebody's name when I was on the air. Here, I don't know the team we're playing until we play them. The memory isn't as sharp as it used to be. Look at this. Oh, he was wide open. That might have been a touchdown. Pemling just dropped it. Kromenhoek beside himself made a nice pass to a wide open receiver that was dropped. And the Lobos, 3:14 to go, they can't afford to be giving up passes like that. 4th down here. This could be the ball game for them. Pressured, gets the pass off. Oh, fuck, I pulled him off. And of course, this time he catches it. Cocksucker. That's Smith on the catch this time. Not the same guy who just dropped it. Zeal Smith. Not the same guy who just dropped the previous pass, but it doesn't matter. I pulled the defender off. He caught it. Touchdown, Lobos. Agreed, Godspeed. Agreed. 3:06 to go. We got ourselves a football game. They're going to go for the extra point now. And it's good. 5 plays and covered 85 yards, 52 seconds. We're going to defend against the onside kick, and they're not going to onside kick it. With 3:06 to go, they're down by 7, and they're not going to try the onside kick, so they have confidence in their defense. All right, well, the Blue Hens are going into clock mode. Streeter gives it to Claiborne, right up the gut. Uh-oh, New Mexico right on the timeout. They take their first timeout after a 3-yard gain by Claiborne. He's banged up now. 2nd down and 7. Streeter up against the play clock. Man, wide open on the left side. That's McConomy. And he wants to stay in bounds. They force him out at the 45. Streeter's got 267 yards passing now. 40 of them to McConomy. And they pushed him out of bounds. He did not want to go out of bounds, but that's okay. He got the first down, and that is the important thing. Look how wide open he was. I was hoping that might happen. They were gearing up for the run. Spiller right up the middle. Look at the hole. Closed up quickly. Got about 4. New Mexico calls their second timeout. Spiller did get 4. He's got 25 yards on the night. So the Lobos have 1 timeout left. Second and 6 for the Blue Hens at the 50. Spiller up the middle. Bobbing and weaving his way through the defense for a first down. Cade Wentworth has looking like an arm or a rib injury for the Blue Hens, so the clock's going to stop. Fuck. After the first down, so 2:49 to go. Lobos catch a break as the clock stops. They have 1 timeout. Delaware has 3. First down at the Lobos 42. Streeter has an empty backfield. He's going for the quarterback draw. Lost 2 yards. And New Mexico calls their final timeout with 2:45 to go. Cade Wentworth has a bruised shoulder. Wasn't holding anywhere near his shoulder. He'll be back soon. Zane Williams with the tackle there. It's actually a tackle for loss. It's 2nd down and 12. at the 45. New Mexico cannot stop the clock. Streeter back to pass. Got a man. Almost picked off. The man was Earl Arnold. Zane Williams, though, stepped over the linebacker. Knocked the pass away. Almost had an interception. Third down and 12 now. Yeah, we got to keep it on the ground, use as much clock as possible. Claiborne trying to get to the outside, and he couldn't fucking get there. Damn it. He lost 2 more yards. .56. It'd be a 63-yard field goal. I don't know which way the wind is going. I wish there was a way I could tell which way the wind was blowing. Let's line up for a field goal and see. If it's at his back, we'll try it. It's in his face. Take the penalty. Oh, we don't have to take the penalty. We got the 2-minute warning instead. Yeah, I'm going to punt, Godspeed. If the wind was at his back, I would have tried it. He's got a good boot on him, but not into the wind. Wind at his back, I would have tried it. But get there, get there. Come on, come on. Don't let it go into the end zone, you bitch. Man, that was interference. That dude was not letting me get to the ball. Come on now. That was trying to down the ball interference. That's what I'm going to call it. All right, 1:53 to go. Lobos cannot stop the clock. They have the ball at their 20-yard line with 1:53 to go. Trailing your Blue Hens by 7. Pass, left flat, complete. 5-yard gain to McKinney. Clock moving, 1:45 to go. Lobos can't stop it. Delaware has 3. Pass left side, off his fingers, and incomplete. That should have been caught. Roman Cromenhoek is his name. He's saying it was on him, but that was a good pass. That was 100% on the receiver. 3rd down and 5. Cromenhoek back to pass. Over the middle. Caught, but short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. We're going saw blitz. Bring the pressure. 4th and 1. Guesses the game for the Lobos. Back to pass. Left side complete and out of bounds. McKinney makes the catch. That stops the clock. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's take another look at that. Did he catch that? Yeah, he got a foot down. Yep, he had a foot down. All right. 1:21 to go. He stops the clock. They're at the 31 now. Pass over the middle. Oh my God, he got it in the slot. And he's going to go. I can't catch him. Fuck you. Pat Perkins. Right between 2 defenders. I had man coverage on. Yeah, I have to agree, Godspeed. I had man coverage and he just ran a nice route. PAT is good. We're tied with 1:12 to go. 80 yards. 5 plays. They did it in 46 seconds. They're not going to do an onside kick here. 28-28 with 1:12 to go. That route he ran was like a little slant and up. And he just got a step. Look at this. Smith working his way through up to the 27-yard line. He ran a slant and up and lost him on the upcut. Lost my defender on the upcut, so couldn't recover. Delaware takes over the 27-yard line. 3 timeouts. 1:07 to go. All we need is to get in field goal position for Taco Bell. Streeter. Complete. Cush makes the catch, dropping defenders all over the field. And he's up to the 44-yard line. Beautiful athleticism. Devin Cush, he's a tough junior tight end. Under a minute to play. He was dropping defenders left and right. Here's Streeter play action. Looking left side. Oh, that was pass interference. Bullshit. That was pass interference. McKinley was open. The linebacker backed up right into him, impeding the path to the ball. That's pass interference. Watch. Right there. He bumped him. 2nd and 10. Streeter looking right side. He's got Claiborne. Makes the catch on the drag route. Picks up 7 yards to the 49-yard line. And they're going to say he did not get out of bounds. 3rd and 3. We have all 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. 3rd and 3. Streeter. Back. Looking for Arnold. Wide open down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Streeter, 318 yards. Arnold's been working the middle of the field on that slant route. 23 seconds to go. They're saying I should take the field goal now, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay. The clock is moving. All right. So here's Taco Bell. Clock is moving for the win. 40-yard attempt. Snap is good. The hold is good. The boot is through. Delaware takes the lead. I don't know if there's any time on the clock. There is 3 seconds. Taco Bell with a 40-yarder. No doubt it was good. 4 plays, 51 yards, 1:09. Yeah, welcome to my world, Cameron. Believe me, I know how you feel. Thank you, Godspeed. Talk about a pressure kick. Clock is moving. And Taco Bell puts it through. 31-28, 3 seconds to go. We're going to try and get this to the goal line so they have to return it and hopefully kill the final 3 seconds. Kick is to the 2. They're going to return it. Clock is moving. He's brought down. Clock is at 000. Delaware holds on for the win. 31-28 in a barn-burning Mountain West showdown. The Blue Hens hold on for the victory. 318 yards passing for Braden Streeter, 4 touchdowns. He had a good game. A couple of guys had good games on offense. There's McConomy. He had a good one. Thank you, Godspeed. Earl Arnold had a solid game as well. Let's take a look at your statistics. Hard luck loss for New Mexico. They were in it right to the very end. First downs 23-8 Delaware. Wow. Total offense 387 for us, 358 for them. That's uncharacteristic for my defense. Total plays 54-30 in favor of Delaware. On the ground we had 20 carries for 69 yards. We just don't have a consistent rushing attack this year. They do. 12 carries, 176 yards, and 2 touchdowns. In the air, Delaware did their damage. 29 of 34, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns. New Mexico was 8 for 18, 182 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So when they did complete, when they made it count. 10 yards per pass. Third down conversions, we were 7 of 11. Good night. They were 1 for 7. Fourth downs, Lobos were 2 for 2. In the red zone, we were 100% with 4 touchdowns. They didn't get into the red zone. They did all their shit with long, explosive plays. No turnovers in the game. That's good. Total yards on the night, 501 for the Blue Hens, 432 for the Lobos. So we had 900-plus total yards tonight. No penalties in the game. Time of possession in favor of Delaware, 14-6. Player stats. Braden Streeter completed 26 of 34 passes for 318 yards, 4 touchdowns. Pretty good game. Solid game for the senior. On the ground, Greg Spiller, 7 carries, 33 yards. Damian Claiborne, 7 carries, 43 yards. Braden Streeter, 5 for negative 25. They were all sacks, mostly. Daniel McConaughey, 1 carry. He's averaging 1 carry every couple of weeks. He got 18 yards on it, though. He did have some receiving yards. Speaking of receiving, Damian Claiborne, 8 catches, 125 yards, and a touchdown out of the backfield. He had a drop. Earl Arnold, one of the best games of his career. 8 catches, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns, no drops. Greg Spiller, 3 catches, 16 yards. Daniel McConaughey, there he is, 3 catches, 40 yards, and a touchdown. Devin Cush, 2 catches, 23 yards. And Matt McKinley, 2 catches for 20 yards. Scoring summary, a lot of back and forth action. Delaware fell behind only 10 seconds into the game, 7-0. They came storming back. A couple of 6-yard touchdown passes to Earl Arnold had Delaware in front 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. Claiborne caught an 11-yard touchdown pass from Streeter with 11 seconds to go in the half to put Delaware up 21-14 at the break. That lead held until the fourth quarter. Delaware extended the lead on a 10-yard touchdown pass to Daniel McConaughey, but then the Lobos came storming back with 2 touchdowns, 2 long touchdowns. The final one with 1:11 to go. But then Taco Bell showing no stress. 2 seconds to go, he boots a 40-yarder to give the Blue Hens the victory. You won 91-0? Oh, God. Is that even fun? Have a good night, Cameron. Thanks for joining. I'll see you on, not tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so I'll see you Sunday. Sunday night's the next live stream. So New Mexico falls to 6-4 on the season, 3-3 in the Mountain West. That was a very difficult conference loss for the Lobos to take. Delaware improves to 9-1 on the year. They are a perfect 6-0 in Mountain West play. I don't know what's going to happen in the rankings. They're a good conference foe, but unranked. So I don't know how the voters are going to look at this tight victory. Delaware records a key Mountain West Conference win after beating New Mexico on the road, 31-28. Offensive player of the game is Earl Arnold, 8 catches, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Good game for him. We won at 31-28. Outpassed them 318-182, and one of the very rare occurrences where we were outrushed, 176-69. I mean, that's an embarrassing margin. So there's your up to the minute Mountain West standings. Delaware 9-1, 6-0. New Mexico falls to 6-4, 3-3 with 2 conference games left. It's not looking like the Lobos are going to make the championship game now. All right, let's bump it up to the next week and see who is next on tap for Sunday night's live stream. I don't understand why it's so hard for this guy. 50 points is all I got. 50 experience points. I'm not understanding why this guy is so difficult to upgrade. We actually fell. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Tight game against an No. We didn't fall. We were 17. We moved up 3 spots. I was thinking we were number 11, but we were number 17. So we moved up 3 with the win, so we are now number 14 in the nation. But I wonder why this coach is so difficult to upgrade. And 50 points? I don't know. Next up, a Mountain West Conference game Sunday night at 5 o'clock. On the road again at Toledo. Delaware's number 14 at 9-1, 6-0 in the conference. Toledo, the Rockets, 4-6 overall, 3-3 in the Mountain West. There's your Heisman hopefuls. Take a look at recruiting. We don't really need to because we don't have any. We don't have any. Our recruiting for the season is done. Big Ten matchup, Northwestern upset Maryland 24-16. On Sunday night, these are the big games. Number 4, Penn State, and number 1, Michigan. That's a big one. Number 12, Georgia at number 2, Alabama. Number 5, USC at number 13, UCLA. And number 3, Miami visits number 19, SMU. Here's your new top 25. Delaware's number 14 at 9-1. Only a few undefeated teams left in the nation. Michigan 10-0, Miami 11-0, Penn State and USC are both 10-0. College football playoff bracket projection has Delaware in a first-round matchup visiting 5th-seeded USC. The Trojans are 10-0. That would be cool. I don't think we've played them. That would be all right. Mountain West standings, Delaware 9-1, 6-0. Miami of Ohio 8-2, 5-1. Boise State 8-2, 5-1. Let's see, 3-3. So Nevada, UNLV, and New Mexico, Toledo as well, still have an outside shot at making the Mountain West championship game. It is an outside shot, though. Right now, you got Delaware, Miami, and Boise State battling for the 2 spots in the championship game. But Nevada, UNLV, New Mexico, and Toledo, they're not mathematically eliminated yet. Have a good night yourself, Godspeed. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Player of the week, not ours. Heisman hopefuls, we don't have any. We don't care about this stuff. No coach upgrades. All right, we'll hit the roster. All right. Hit the depth chart. Doesn't look like anything's changing there. McKinley, Thomas, Arnold. Arnold's having a really good year. Let's take a look. This is a junior. He's got, let's see. As a freshman, played 5 games, no stats. Last year as a sophomore, 15 games, had 13 catches, 137 yards, 3 touchdowns. This year, in 10 games, he's got 42 catches, 439 yards, 8 touchdowns. So pretty solid performance this year for the junior, redshirt junior. All right, let's take a look at the injury report. Should be empty. And it is. All right. So that's going to do it for me. I will be back on Sunday night at 5 o'clock for the next live stream. 14th ranked Delaware on the road with another Mountain West matchup at the Toledo Rockets. Kickoff time for that is 5 o'clock. I hope you'll join me for that one. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. If you were entertained in any way or had any fun here tonight, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. Don't forget, hit that like button. The like button and the people chatting, the numbers aren't matching up, so make sure that you don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet for the channel, make sure you do that. And I told you I'm going to have that Shedeur Sanders clip up tomorrow. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything that's happening here on Hot Mike Sports. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Thank you, Cameron, for joining. Thank you, Earl, for joining. Thank you, End Zone, for stopping in. Good to see you. And thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate all you guys. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you on Sunday night at 5 o'clock when the road trip continues to Toledo against the 4-6 Rockets. Delaware looking to clinch a spot in the Mountain West Conference Championship game. A victory against Toledo should do that if they can go to 7-0 in the conference. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you on Sunday night. Thank you for joining. Hope you had fun. Go Blue Hens.